Good morning, everybody. Hey, I wanted to touch base on Maslow's hierarchy and inform you guys about that. I don't think we've talked about it in class yet. And I was reading through the discussion posts for discussion topic number 2, and you guys conversed a lot about foster homes and how individuals, students, children, they're not having their needs met through the social service and of course through their homes, which a lot of times places people into foster care, but or children into foster care. And it related to me to Maslow's hierarchy, which is one of my favorite concepts and theories to consider and how we work as individuals and what we need to grow and develop into self-actualization and basically being the best person we can be. And so this is Abraham Maslow right here, and he was born in 1908, and he's a theorist. You can find out a little more about him. His field was psychology, and he came up with this Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And so what that is, it's this little triangle, and it's very cool. It's got 5 different stages, and basically you have to start at stage 1, the bottom. It goes from bottom to top, and once this basic need is met, you can move to the next level of development, personal individual development. And so the basic thing a human needs is food and water, warmth and rest, things like that. Once they get that, they can move on to feeling safety and security. And so what Maslow's saying is that a person cannot feel safe and secure unless they have these items. So right there off the bat, I want you to consider like someone that's maybe homeless, or a family, a mother and father who may be strung out on drugs or something like that, and they're struggling, they're struggling to keep food and water, food in the home, okay, in a clean, nice, warm, safe home, okay. They can't get to the next level until they meet that one. And so I'm sure you've seen around society today in the street corners how many homeless are out there, and how our society is going. So just consider that this is probably the level that they're on, and so they're not going to even be able to get to these top potentials. So let's go through it real quick. Again, your basic physiological, your body needs, right? The next one is, once you have those met, you can feel safe and secure. And then once you feel safe and secure, like you're not going to die, you can start to build relationships and friendships. And a lot of people, you can probably think of people, maybe even yourself, I know I can at times think that how my relationships have struggled because I haven't felt these ways. And so, but once those are met, it's so much easier to find and maintain relationships, understand how to talk to people, communicate without feeling angry or frightened. And where you belong. We all want to have a sense of belonging. Okay, so once we meet that level, we can then move on to self-esteem, right? Feeling that we can accomplish something, that we're worthwhile, that we're valuable. And that's where, our main goal is to get to the next one, which is self-actualization. And that is really how I see it, is doing what your purpose is. And so all these steps need to be met before you can get to really understanding who you are and what your purpose is. So I want you to keep that in mind. The reason I connected that to like foster care is because a lot of children are removed from the home because of neglect or abuse, and that is a physiological and safety need. And so it's our goal to change that in society. Whatever you've gone through to this point has led you to where you are today, and I hope that you're on the blue zone right there, and that you're still climbing and climbing. But it's our goal to become here to self-actualization, to change the trajectory of your life and those who come after you. Okay, I just wanted to share Maslow's hierarchy. Really cool stuff. Also, up here, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, which is like sociology and psychology, these are some other theorists, some Carl Rogers, Erik Erikson. They have humanistic approach to counseling and theories. I know we talked a lot about counseling as well, and how people, how the probation officers, they do a survey, and it's so cut and dry and black and white, and it's question answer type of thing. But there are background information to those types of questions, assessments, surveys, things like that. So anyways, if you're interested, this is probably a pretty good site, pretty legit, and available for your research. Okay, talk to you guys later. Take care.